Hello, dear ladies.
Hi.
We are here today to discuss the art world of Dubai. We have here today Deeride, the artist of textured art, and we have Polina, the art of beautiful stones. Yeah, the crystals. So we want to just have small chat about how actually to start your way in Dubai as an emerging artist, and how to actually shift from hobby to this kind of professional career, or in general, is it good to do it, or is it better to stay just doing the art for yourself? What do you think?
Want to take that?
I give you the choice.
Oh, right. Okay. I would say this is not for the weak.
Mm-hmm.
This is, yes, it's lovely to have it as a hobby.
Yeah.
And it's such fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like as soon as you start it as a business, because it is art being sold as a business, it's blood, sweat and tears, just like any business, but it is... it's a lot of hard work. So
Dubai is not for introverts, right?
No, it really
As I say,
isn't.
this is my motto now. It's not, especially because artists are people like this. They are
Yeah.
very reserved. Yeah.
Yeah, like because I met you when I
Yeah.
first started. I did my first show with
Yeah.
Katerina.
Mm-hmm.
So when I met her, I was so quiet about everything, and Katerina was like, "You need to talk about your art. You need to talk about your art. You need to tell people about yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
about your art. If there isn't, then no." And I was just like, "Okay."
It's Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to constant. I think it's also I've done corporate for a very long time. If you don't talk about your work, no one knows what you're doing. And so promotion is the way to go, and it has to be shameless promotion.
Yeah.
Because if you want eyeballs on you, you need to have shameless
Yeah.
promotion. So
Yeah. Paulina also, she's doing network
Yeah.
things, right?
It was quite hard. If you ask me how I start, definitely it will be a big, sad story. I will start. Well, when I was 10, my family tried to give me art education. I go to school. I was there only 1 month.
Mm-hmm.
And teacher of art school tell me that I'm a loser. I will never be successful.
Oh, God,
they
that
like
is
it.
not-
Yeah.
She ruined all my pinky world.
Mhm.
I stopped to draw for 25 years.
oh no.
And only in Dubai, I just, continue to do something as a hobby. I didn't plan to sell or to make as a big business. And when I started to draw as a hobby, people, really my friends of the friends, start to ask, why you don't do this professionally way? Why not sell it?
Yeah.
And then the idea was come. And now, sitting here, creating this kind of art that you see on the right from my side,
Yeah.
I want to take this teacher, I want to take her face,
I'm sure her. Yeah.
I want to put her around me and just ask her, okay, baby, how are you? Welcome
What do
to
you
Dubai.
think about it?
What do you
Yeah.
think now about that?
This is the problem
Yeah.
of the teachers. You really need to be that confident from the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, I resonate with that story completely, because when I was younger, my mom was the sort of person who would put me for every crazy thing possible. Dance, art, music, everything. She was like, find what you want to do.
Yeah.
But then as I grew older, I wanted to get into fashion designing. And there was familial pressure not to go through that, do that. So I kind of gave away my creative life to go into something corporate, something bland.
Yeah.
And then I took a break a few years ago from the corporate world, and I rediscovered wanting to paint more for my mental health. And exactly the same story as Polina. My really close friend Ansia was the one who was like, you need to sell this, babe. These are beautiful. These are really amazing work. And I was just like, is it really? Because
Yeah.
there's so much imposter
It's hard
syndrome, yeah?
in the beginning.
Yeah, and then once you take the leap, you just go with it. You just run with it. And it's been such a beautiful journey, but it's
Searching
hard.
for your style. This is what I want to ask. I mean,
That.
searching for your style. Yeah, I mean, what it means for you and how you really found that that's it. This is what you want to do. How many trials you did? What techniques, media you tried before?
I've done a lot of different things, and I don't think I will ever be the sort of person who is like one style and done. Just because of who I am. There's a lot of artists who are that way, and I love that about them. But yes, I have a very big affinity towards textured art. And I just knew this was going to be a style I really enjoyed doing because
that's trendy, actually. Yeah, there's something.
It is trendy.
Trendy, yeah.
It's
arches and textures, right?
Architecture, right? Like people love architectural designs, so it's very much to do with. We live in a city where architecture is such a huge aspect of our lives, so it's clearly influenced my design style. But it's not the only thing I see myself doing, because I want to constantly be evolving, but this is forever going to be something that's dear to me.
What about you?
I was born in the middle of the Ural Mountains. I'm quite wild sometimes.
Amazing.
Yes, and in my city, in my country, our country is full of stones, gems.
Yeah.
And I just miss them a lot, first of all. And we can buy, any stone, quite heavy stone. It can be different size, but we can put it on the table, but we cannot put it on the wall because it's quite heavy. Natural stone's quite heavy. And my idea was to try my best to recreate the imitation of natural stones and put it on the canvas and give the chance for this art to be in the wall, the star of the wall. This was my idea, like that, to show this kind of natural colors, this brightness, these shiny things, and
it's very impressive.
It's such a unique.
It's a unique,
so
actually.
Unique.
That's what I want to say. Do you really have to be trendy? Trendy and unique. Here,
I think yes.
Definitely.
It definitely, because Dubai is everything about
full of
what
everything,
is new,
right?
What is new in Dubai?
What's up?
Yeah. So there's definitely a market for being trendy. There's definitely a market for something that's different. But there's also a lot of classic artists who do their oil paintings, do their portraits. They're also doing very well, and it's beautiful to see those.
They have their clients. Yeah.
But
what about clients, by the way? How did you get your first?
Definitely, I was not so sociable person. I was in my comfort zone, was painting and tried to advertise in social media. But when I started to go to exhibitions, definitely, Katerina, when I started to work with you.
Katerina is the common denominator.
Big love, huge love.
Yes,
and I start to talk with people. I get out from my comfort zone. I start to present myself better. We are not only artists. We are hostess. We are organizers. I'm sorry, my Russian better than English. We are just sellers. We are presenters. We 100,000
That's the right
qualities.
approach.
It's not only creator.
Yeah, it's kind of like we are a brand. We're a brand.
You're creating brand.
You're creating a brand which is about, this is what my art is. This is what I look like.
Yeah.
Every time you show up, you're championing not just your art but also your persona. People don't just buy art. People buy the stories.
The story,
The
and your
stories
personality
behind,
they like.
100%.
They need to like you.
100%.
They need to like what you do and interested in what actually is, what kind of person creates this art, right?
Yeah, they want to know what the artist is like. Yes, for sure, there are people who go like, oh, I love the colors of this piece. I'm taking it without knowing anything.
I will tell you, here is like 1%. Just believe me, I have experience with the artists that they just drop painting to me and say, please exhibit, and then I will pick it up. They don't even show up for the opening.
Yeah.
And I tell them, you cannot expect anything. People will not remember your name. It's okay, they might like it, but just a chance that they will like it and buy it because they saw it in the hotel, let's say, or in the mall or wherever we're exhibiting. This is like 0.001%.
Yeah.
And this is the truth.
The fact
you have to show your face. You need to talk to the guests, right?
Yeah.
If you have opening ceremony in the exhibition, you need to come. You need to show your face. You need to speak to each and every person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel it is really hard for introverts, and like I am an ambivert. I'm introverted most times.
Same
but
for
when,
me.
When I have to, I can.
But you
be.
can really push yourself,
Yeah, I
right?
can push myself. But I
can
have,
also push.
I know. But I know artists who are really like very introverted. Their work is so beautiful, but they struggle in this market because, as you said, like extroverts get the sales, you know, or they'll have to
connections.
focus.
Yeah, you create that connections,
that network is,
and recommendations, and it's rotating like this. Unfortunately, although we support, we support ladies in art, we support housewives that take up art. I really love to do that. Because they are so unconfident at the beginning, but there are amazing stories, you know, when they develop and they grow, and if husband happens to be helpful, that's important also. She will do great job. I mean, she will develop herself. But yes, if you really want to shout, you cannot. You have to work on yourself, What we do, we just start, like we did with the Polina, let's say. We start step by step. We go one event, okay, we talk to whoever we can. Then we go another event, we are already more confident, and people get interested. And it's like, this is how you started. You just go in the crowd.
I still remember my first two events where I was literally a blubbering fool. I was just standing there like, this. Because I was just like, I don't know how to go about it. And then once you start doing it, it just has to be innate nature. But also, like,
it's a job, actually. It's a work.
It's really a full-time job.
Yeah.
And the more you promote yourself, be it social media, be it exhibitions, the more work you get. And to that, I was just telling Kat on the way here, I still remember September, I had a panic attack and I ended up in the hospital because of how much I was struggling with this. And then this month, I've been very blessed.
And
Good
then
things
it
have
worked
come.
for you,
then it
right?
all came together this month.
This is what I always tell. Wait, give it a time. You do these exhibitions. Because a lot of artists are now complaining. Why I'm paying here and there and then nothing happening, nothing selling. Yeah, but you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shows to see the response. If it's not interesting, then you change, right?
You know why, Kate? I can answer this question. I think they push you, for example, why I don't get income after that. I invest, why I don't? Because the first purpose that they have is to get the money only. They don't have a mission and the goal to
of long-term strategy,
to show it in all bright colors, and it's not a mission, it's just only a business plan how to make more money.
Like
That's
market,
why, it's not maybe so serious for them. Most of the artists do this only for money, okay? Because they just want to receive, but there is nothing that they can get. And the more risky, the more brave you are, the more results you get. And it's a patient. You need to be patient. It's not a bread that you can buy every day, okay? The product
this is a luxury product, right?
The product is exclusive, and it's needs exclusive way to rule this by this organized
100%.
process.
100%. Because that's another thing I would like to say. Like, yes. If you are a full-time artist, like you are a full-time artist, I am currently a full-time artist who freelances as well because girls need to keep income coming. But it's so difficult to invest that much money and not see a return. So I understand the frustration, but it's also, you have to be consistent with it to get the results. The other side of it is also, I agree that we need to be constantly doing promotions, that's necessary. But one of the things is also do these exhibitions with the right curators, with the right galleries, with the people who have the right collectors. Because if you do exhibition just to showcase, which is also fine, you can
no
very
problem.
much.
I think
100%
also no problem.
You should be doing
if
it.
If you have budget, right?
If you have the budget for it, 100% show it, because more people see it, more people
it's
talk
always
about it.
Rewarding.
There is never, I mean, the con is, yes, money is going, but the pro of that is you're still getting exposure.
You're getting exposure, yeah. And your name is rotating.
Doing it with the right curator, doing it with the right gallery, who have the right collectors, that is important, because then you make the sales. But you have to do the smaller exhibitions to then showcase to the bigger ones as well.
Of course.
Like,
they just see you.
You can't just go for the big ones, and that will be, and that's not regular. That's not a lot, and it is a lot more money for those kind of events, because they bring collectors who have the money to buy the pieces. Again, coming back to the point of, sorry, I'm really taking this over, but coming back to our original pieces, it is a one-off creation. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be similar to some of the pieces that we have, but it is an original piece. People go like, why is this thousands of dirhams? Because it's a lot of work creating them. Yeah. There is, like, depending on whichever medium you choose, it is a lot of work creating them. Energy.
Time.
Yes.
You're resources.
And the accessible way of getting it is, fine, ask the creator for a print, and we'll work something out.
You still need to look anyway. I always tell to the artists, you still need to, even if it's dear to your heart, to do something. Yeah, I understand from my side. I love watercolor, let's say, but it's not selling here, at least. So I know that if I do it here, I do it for myself. If I go to Russia, I will sell it there, because there is a market for it. And then the same here. Let's say if you want to sell, you still need to look what is selling. You still need to go to see the high established professional galleries, what actually they exhibit. Yeah. What kind of art, because they have their collectors already. So you need to have a look, what kind of art, how it looks like, what kind of quality, and what kind of basically colors are used, because there are trends for everything in this. We're not talking about conceptual art, of course, this complicated, difficult. We're talking about traditional art, which is, we know there are many places in Dubai. When I hear always there is no cultural life in Dubai, I tell them, come and see my calendar.
Yeah, I mean,
I have 65 invitations.
Yeah, there is so much
going on.
And you don't need to just exhibit. You go to other people's exhibitions as well. I go mostly to support other artists, to see what they're doing. Yeah. And, we are all inspired by everyone. We're all supportive of each other. I love this about the art world. Everyone's supportive of each other.
And that helps.
And it helps because, when someone says, I want something nice and shiny, I'm like, Polina has this crystal thing.
Exactly.
Let me put you in touch with her. Someone else asked me for oil portraits, and I recently put them in touch because they were asking me to do oil portraits, and I was like, I don't have enough.
You need to have
this
skills.
This is a different kind of skill level, and I'm not. The money you're paying should be for a good artist. Let me put you in touch with them, and I put them in touch because.
I believe in Dubai, this is one of the most important things, this recommendation.
Yeah, 100%.
So you need to really concentrate on that. So people know you, people will ask you about it. I mean, if you're looking at other markets, they recommend what to advertise, to invest in the social media advertising, on the website advertising. That's good to do, but maybe the size of the market is different. So you need to look at there are so many connections to be created, and also we need to remember that so many new people are coming so often. So that's why we go these networkings, this and that and different, and then we see who is new available now. So maybe we can get something together, do something, or at least we invite people come to our events and see what we have.
The market is very varied over here in Dubai.
Developing.
I'm sure it is everywhere, but it's such a...
Dubai is booming,
You've seen everything, right?
In Dubai, definitely I saw everything, but actually before, for example, as you say, finding the right people, writing curators, I didn't know that this market start to be so fast developing, you know? And right people show me the places, the networking events, okay, like all the stuff. Before I was like a blind rabbit. I was lost.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, right?
There's so much happening in Dubai.
You don't know,
It's
so
not
much
possible.
happening,
Yeah.
but you need to know.
Somebody.
It's not a loud thing.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know, you get
Word
the
of
right
mouth.
connection. It's always the right connection
Yeah.
puts you in touch with. That's how most of my clients are.
Yeah.
It's a lot of friends who've helped out for sure, but there's also people who have got in touch with me through the connections I've made from
Yeah.
these events, and not necessarily events I've exhibited in, but I've gone and seen,
Yeah.
and then you talk, you connect.
this is how
see,
you do it. Yeah. Actually, what I want to say about artists, they need to really. Still, you need to really search for your style, for your unique style.
You need to have a unique style. Yeah.
Don't overproduce. Don't create too much unless you are sure this is
Don't
gonna be.
copy.
Yeah, and don't copy. You need to be unique. You need to be sociable, right? And you need to be, I mean, realistic.
Yeah,
Realistic.
I mean, with
Can you
regard
really?
to copying
Can you
also,
really live on this in Dubai that you earn as an artist?
I can't. I don't know if Polina
I
can.
don't know. I think somebody
I've
asked me
struggled.
that question. To live on this in Dubai is hard, but yes, if you reach some level, maybe. But that doesn't stop you, right?
No, because not everyone's gonna have the same level of success. Same level of.
There is no such volume, right?
There is no rule.
There is no
as
such volume.
You reach to a certain level and everything comes your way. It doesn't. I know some of the more established artists are even teaching and they just want to be relaxed with their art career. It depends on what you want from your art career as well, right? Like, if you are the sort of person who is like, I just want to be really famous, I want to have all my artwork seen, then okay, it's a different line for you. Whereas you're just a very quiet artist who goes to shows, does your networking, gets your work done. That also
It's
works.
kind of side thing.
Yeah, but
Let's
again,
hope.
it's a very
It will
different market.
become possible, for the artists.
Dubai is everything. Like, you can make it whatever you want it to be. And like, Dubai is ever changing. The one thing about Dubai that is core element, and we've seen everything about it, is it's an emerging market. So it's the best place to be an emerging artist.
So you have to be active always,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You cannot stop.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop me. All way up.